we are starting yet another video at this table. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. I have been so excited to film this video for months. And the reason why I say that is because for Christmas, me and my friends do this whole Secret Santa thing. And there's 9 of us who all do this like gift exchange where we're all each other's Secret Santas. And my friend Will, he got me one of those book Nooks. So I actually already have a book Nook and it's the Eternal Library is what it's called. And I got it for my birthday a year or 2 ago and I built it and I absolutely love it. It lights up. It's so cute. The amount of detail that goes into it, it's like a wooden puzzle. It's amazing. I absolutely love my book Nook. He got me one and it's actually a speakeasy. So I'm so excited to start this one because I'm just so curious about what it's going to look like. I'm glad that it's like so different than the one that I've done. And I feel like this will just be a really fun addition to my bookshelf to have another type of book Nook that I think it lights up as well. I'm not 100% sure. I was going to go ahead and film this process of me building this book Nook to show you what it's like and kind of give you a time frame of how long it takes me to build it, and so you can see how much work kind of goes into it and what kind of supplies you should probably gather, what you can expect through this experience. This is the box that it came in. Mini City is the brand. Right when you open it, it has this little booklet that says DIY wooden book Nook. It shows you a picture of what the book Nook should end up looking like, and it goes through and it shows you in English and in Chinese, I believe, all the different things that it includes, the different pieces. And the way they do it, and I remember this from the last one that I did, is they do it in these like sheets and all the pieces have different like letters or numbers on it, and that's what kind of helps you keep track of what goes where in the instructions. So like it will show you, feels like I'm building Legos essentially, but a little bit more complicated. This doesn't look too bad actually. It does come with lights, so that's fun. Oh, it came with glue. That's one thing I remember from my last book Nook. I ended up having to buy glue because it didn't come with any. And I know you're gonna need scissors. So really the main supplies you're gonna need for this is just what they give you in the box and then glue and scissors. And it even came with a pair of tweezers. Okay. And here's the little battery pack for the lights that are gonna get strung up in it. That's an eventual Liz problem. That's not a now Liz problem. It's really fun because the books that you get to create, like these little tiny paper books, they end up looking like this on the paper. So you cut it and then you end up folding it and it makes like an actual book that can like open and close. So when I pull this out, here are all of the wooden sheets full of the different numbers and things. So each sheet has a different letter. So like this is sheet A. So when you look through the instructions, it'll say like A2. I would not recommend popping out the pieces because you can lose track of what pieces go where and what number and letter they are. So pop them out as you use them, as you need them. Okay, let's get started. I'm very excited. Part 1. And from what I remember, these pieces are very easy to just pop out. And I don't know if you necessarily have to use glue for all the pieces, but I think I ended up doing that with my last one just because I wanted it to be very sturdy. So that way, if I ended up picking it up or having to move it, I could easily pick it up without being worried that like a wall is gonna pop out. I'm looking through this manual. There's 4 parts. I can do like part 1, maybe part 2 tonight if I'm feeling motivated, and then knock out the other 2 parts tomorrow. We'll see. I don't really know. Oh my, I'm gonna get high from this glue. This is so strong. Great, I have connected 1 piece. I don't really know what that is, but I'm sure it'll turn out the way it's supposed to eventually. So far, this has been surprisingly very easy. I mean, I don't know why I'm surprised since I've done one of these before, but I think this is way easier than the first one that I did. So that's kind of nice. Finished part 1. Actually, it was a lot pieces for part 1. I'm starting part 2. Let's go. day 2. So I got part 1 and part 2 done yesterday, and now I'm on part 3. There's only 4 parts, so I think I'm over halfway done because I'm over halfway through the book. So I'm hoping that means part 3 and part 4 are the easier parts. However, I know that's whenever I'm gonna be doing all of the like light stuff. That might be a little challenging. It's finished. I just want to say this was such a fun project. It was way easier than I thought it was going to be. The hardest part was just stringing up the lights, which I did have to string up twice because I messed it up the first time. I calculated it out. It took me about 6 hours total to complete this. 3 hours the first day, 3 hours the second day. Very simple. I did part 1 and part 2 the first day, part 3 and part 4 the second day. I just enjoyed myself during this project. It's so fun getting to do like art projects like this, like crafts. I'm a big fan of like Legos and like these small like intricate details. I love all that kind of stuff. I love looking inside of it and seeing just this hidden world. It actually came with this little dust screen, so that way now I don't have to worry about the inside getting dusty. It's gonna stay preserved the way it is right now forever, and I think that's amazing. But I highly recommend, if you are a big fan of arts and crafts, then I highly recommend doing something like this. I think I'm gonna have this set up, either use it as like a bookend on my bookshelf or just like put it in between, like wedge it in between some different books. That way, like when you're looking through my shelf, there's just this random hidden world that you can look at. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully this was fun, or at least it gave you some insight into what it takes to create a book nook or something like this, and show you that it's not that bad, it's not that scary or hard. Maybe it'll motivate you to do a fun craft like this, or get it for someone else who does enjoy arts and crafts. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Happy reading. Bye.